All right, we're back out here in the shop today, getting ready to finish this boat up. Got it all unmasked. Turned out pretty good. The purple and the yellow, they don't look terrible. So right now we're going to be working on the seat. You already got the bottom of the seat in here. It's just setting in. I'll probably end up putting the Velcro on the bottom, but it's not going to fall out. So we got the other part of the seat, or the board for it anyways, is right here. So we'll get some adhesive sprayed on that, and we're going to be using this green foam. So it'll take probably 3 pieces to get all the way across it, but we're going to put just a thin layer of foam on there because we tested it with different foams and this seemed to be the best because the other stuff's too thick. So we'll get that stuff cut out and then get it glued on there. Got the first piece glued on. Pretty simple process. Got some of my spray adhesive. Just spray it on. And we'll come over here on this piece. And just got to let that tack up for a few seconds. Something kind of like that. So we'll get this last piece put on, and then we'll start working on the vinyl. Okay, got the seat done. I didn't record anything else because I found out I really don't know what I'm doing, and I don't want anyone to mistake this for a how-to channel. But it's in there. It's not mounted. It's got to come up. The bottom of the seat will be screwed to this bar, so it'll be up about 2 inches higher than that. But yeah, it looks pretty good. That's about it for the interior. The only other thing we got to do is mount the fire extinguisher, and then I got some latches for the hatch to hold it down so it doesn't bounce up while you're going around the lake, and some weather stripping so it doesn't rattle while it is bouncing around. Next thing we're going to be working on here is putting some weather stripping down here. Not so much to waterproof, but just to keep it from rattling while we're scooting across the lake. So I've got some weather strip adhesive here. It's supposed to be the good stuff is what they told me. And then I've got some old, well, it's new, universal like trunk weather stripping, but it's been sitting in the shed forever, so I figured might as well use it on this. I got that cleaned up. I wiped this down with some wax and grease remover to get all the dirt up. So I'm just going to start back here in the middle and work my way around all the way until it meets back up there, and then the lid shouldn't rattle anymore. Got the weather stripping all glued on. I cut the back part out because it was pinching it too tight and keeping the front from going down all the way. So now I'm working on getting my latches installed. I just bought a couple of these latches off of Amazon. They looked pretty heavy duty, so we'll go on there. Something kind of like that to hold the hatch down. nice and tight. Okay, got the latches mounted. Made a mistake the first time. I was planning on putting it over a little further towards the middle, then I remembered, hey wait, there's a gas tank and an oil tank there. Luckily I didn't drill any holes in those. So these latches go just like that. Hold that down, doesn't rattle. While I had the drill bit ready, I mounted my fire extinguisher to the back of the seat. So the water control should be happy. That's pretty much it, I think. We're about ready to gonna get some gas and see if this thing starts, because I haven't even tried to start it this year. I just started working on it. So I'm gonna go grab some gas from the gas station, as much as that's gonna hurt, and then we'll see if this thing will fire up. Got some gas, put 5 gallons in it, so we can try to test fire it. Got the battery hooked up. We still have this blower hose to put in, but that's not really a big deal. So we're gonna get ready to try to start this thing up. Okay, Dad's gonna run the starter. Got the kill switch on. He's got to put that button. I got the choke in case we need it, so we'll see what it does. Well, that's not good. Okay, we had a problem with our kill switch there. It wasn't pushed down all the way, so we'll let it crank for a minute now and see if it'll suck some fuel in. Okay, we started leaking gas out of this back carburetor. It's done this before, not really sure why. When I rebuilt these last year, it ran fine, and then after it sat for a little bit, this gasket right here started leaking. So I took it apart, nothing was wrong with it, put it back together, and it didn't leak, and it's leaking out of there again. So I'm going to take it off and see if anything's wrong, and if not, I'll try to put it back together and hopefully it won't leak. Well, got the carburetor put back on. I ended up cutting out a new gasket because the O-ring was too flat and it wasn't touching the metal enough. So I added a piece of a paper gasket like a car carburetor would have. So hopefully that'll work. We're gonna fire it up now and see if it'll start. Right on. So it'll probably run once we get it in the water. Got to button up a couple more things, put our vent hose on. Got to remember to get a clamp on that bad boy, and the next time you see it will probably be in the water or near there. Okay, we made it to the lake. It's not super busy. The water looks really calm, so it should be a good day to test it out. They got the boat ready to go. I got my life jackets under the seat, got an oar just in case, got a little rope here. Since I can't really reach the bow anymore from inside the boat, so it should work. Getting our little day use fee paid because I don't have a sticker in my window, and then we'll be ready to back this thing down in the water.
Well, we made it to the lake. Water is like glass. Sun's coming up. Let's see if he can back his boat down here. Look at him, he's like dang professional. Moment of truth. Will it sink or will it not? That should be good, you're floating. Oh gosh. Good, son.
we made it to the dam. Never made it this far in this boat before. We're gonna stop now that we're 20 miles away from the truck and check and see how much water we're taking on.
Not very much.
No more than we would have last year. I've still got a few rivets leaking, I think, on the floor, but doing really good. It's cruising at about 30 to 33 miles an hour at about, I don't know, 25 to 35% throttle. And as you saw, we did get it up to 41, which is 3 miles an hour better than last year, probably because the paint is slicker on the bottom. So now we'll probably turn around and go back the other way. Okay, ready.
I can't see it, but
you ready?
Yeah.
Getting ready to load her up. We made it probably 20 miles or 25 miles across the water today. Dad's bringing the truck down, so we're going to try to load this up real slick-like, see how it goes. The only downside about this boat, well, one of the downsides is there's no reverse bucket or anything on it, so you have to keep moving. There's no park. We're just doing real slow circles out here in the no-wake zone. Let's see if I can do this. I've never put this boat on a trailer with a steering wheel before, so. There it is. Didn't even have to get my feet. truck doesn't spin out and go into the lake, this will be a successful test. All the torque of a 350 throttle body injected engine. Quite back in far enough, but that was my fault because I told him to stop. So take a look in here. This piece worked out great, didn't hardly have any water pop up on the boat. There's definitely some water in here. I have to see where it's coming from. It smells like I might have sloshed some gas out of the tank, but I'm not really sure how that would have happened.
I'd say she's not bad. I mean, that's not much water.
Pull my plugs out. So this is the drain going home. Oh, all right, we're gonna get this thing strapped down and back to the house. All right, made it back to the house. Everything looks good. Get this thing ready to put it away for the week, probably. Luckily, this means we'll have an extra bay cleared out in the shop for the next project, because this thing's been sitting in there for 2 months. But I'm gonna leave this open for a few minutes and let it dry out, and then we'll go put this thing away. But that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let us know what you want to see next. Don't know if it'll be another John boat video next, or if it'll be one of the cars we're working on. So just let us know what you want to see. Thanks for watching.